What up? She my yandere, yandere. She wanna go, I say andale. She kill for me, but spill for me. It feels like this is destiny. Yeah, she always wanna cut. Goddamn, so nuts. Now she wanna cut me. What the fuck? Says she wanna fuck me, suck me, hump me, look me real deep in my eyes, then dump me. Oh man. When I'm inside, she gushing. When I'm outside, she can't even function. When I get back, throw her ass in the dungeon. Make her go crazy with all this loving. She be killing dogs, she be killing rats. I call her curiosity because I killed a cat. We so petty, going back and forth, tit for tat. Every time she lied to me, all I do is laugh. She want a bad boy, but I'm a gentleman. She saying the opposite like an anonym. No, I should leave her cause she's so toxic, but her head game obnoxious. She my yandere, yandere. She wanna go, I say andale. She kill for me, but spill for me. It feels like this is destiny. My yandere, yandere. Hey, she wanna go, I say andale. She kill for me, but spill for me. It feels like this is meant to be. She always wanna cut. Goddamn, so nuts. She still tryna cut me. Damn, what the fuck? Says she wanna dump me, jump me, truck me. Saw me with another girl, now she can't trust me. Man. On every profile, she blocks me. Everywhere I go, she stalks me. When we argue, she just mocks me. Cut a bitch real quick if she try to talk to me. She like deep boats, she like deep quotes. I give her deep strokes, she give me deep throat. I break up, leave, then I come back again. Hit the G-spot, make her ass come again. She said a period late, I said come again? Found out she was lying, we done again. But even though she crazy, maybe I always got love for my baby. She my yandere, yandere. Hey, she wanna go, I say andale. She kill for me, but spill for me. It feels like this is destiny. My yandere, yandere. Hey, she wanna go, I say andale. She kill for me, but spill for me. It feels like this is meant to be. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your live exclusive tarot report. Okay, yeah, Google, look up yandere. Look at what a yandere means, okay? I recorded this song today. That's why it's not mixed yet. So I put out the Aries EP, the Gemini EP, the Taurus EP, and this is for the Cancer EP that I'm going to drop in the summer. So I'm working on the Cancer EP in Aries, the Leo EP in Taurus. I'm going to get on that schedule. I got 2 songs to record left, and I'll send it to the engineer and mix it. That song is called Yandere. I'm going to shoot a video to it. I just need to find someone who wants to play the part of Yandere. And thank you guys for checking it out. We haven't started yet. We're just starting. Yandere is the ride or die waifu. A little crazy. Could be a Sag. But yeah, I got another song done too. I just need 2 more. But yeah, thank you guys for checking it out. Of course, we're going to draw some tarot. I'm going to be using the Pokemon deck. Say hi to Suicune. All right. A yandere is often sweet, caring, and innocent before switching into someone who displays an extreme, often violent, or psychotic level of devotion to a love interest. There's a story of a woman about this, a real-life yandere who killed her boyfriend or stabbed her boyfriend, and he survived it. I think this is in like Japan or China, but I think Japan. But yeah, other than that, I might even recreate that for the video. But other than that, yeah, this is our Aries season exclusive tarot report. It's funny, the woman I wanted to shoot this with has moon in Sag because she be cosplaying. So, you know, it might work, but I'll find somebody. That being said, Aries season is, of course, focused on who you are. Everyone all around the world is recycling this new cycle by stepping in an independent new direction. It is the spirit of spring, where, of course, new plants begin to bloom, all right, after the dead of the winter. So we're going to have the new moon, and I'm going to do 3 tarot card spreads in order to um let me put up a poll. We're going to do 3 tarot card spreads. The first tarot card spread is going to be who you are. All right, very centered around what message we have generally for how to step, what is you're stepping forward into, and of course whatever you want to do with this interpretation, it's up to you. For those of you who are psychic and manifest, you know that tarot doesn't tell you what's going to happen. It's a resource based on subconscious influences you can work with, like a GPS or a map. It's not supposed to dictate what you do in your life, but it can help you surface subconscious influences inside to be aware of consciously. And you could take the message of it, twist it, edit it, make it yours. Okay. Irina, welcome to the Eternal Vibe Tribe. Elisha, welcome to the Eternal Vibe Tribe. I'm going to be doing the extended magic moon messages soon. And Elzai, welcome to Infinity Club. Shout out to Infinity Gang, gang, gang. All right. Those of you who are a part of God Squad or Infinity Club, you will have access to this reading. Okay. One thing about this post Pluto Capricorn, were these always called tarot reports? No, these are relatively new. I started doing these Aquarius season. So they're a new God Squad tier. And then I took the God Squad tier of the Cosmic Energy Tune-Up and I put that in the Eternal Vibe Tribe tier so that it's more accessible for everyone. That being said, I'm so glad I did it. We haven't missed on a single one. They've all been accurate. They've all been powerful. This is the first Aries season since 2008 we're having without Pluto and Aquarius. So many of you may still be feeling the remembrance of breaking through new glass ceilings, pioneering a new element of yourself that contributes to the rest of the world, the uniqueness of yourself. And of course, as there are frequencies that align with you and support you, there will also be frequencies that challenge you or also oppose you and go against you. Some of this challenging is necessary. Some of this challenging is useless and just a reflection of weak little bitches. Okay. And let's just be honest. Like, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a car mechanic, whether you are a telephone psychic, there are aspects of what you do that collectively, relative to you feeling the collective unconscious of multiple people's beliefs against it, pit your frequency against their frequencies. So it's literally like being an interracial couple, or it's like being the youngest employer of a company where you have older employees who wish they had that spot. Every action that you take is influenced by this opposing frequency of shame, guilt, projection, people who want you to feel ashamed and bad for being yourself. And the best way you can overcome this is not by picking up a gun. You can smack someone if you want to, but you don't need a battery charge. You just need to be yourself. Every time you move forward doing the same thing that you feel others don't want you to do, you are successful. These people punch their fist in the air because throughout Pluto Capricorn, they have desperately tried to break you and deter you from doing you, whether through ostracizing you, alienating you, playing dark psychological manipulation. And now Pluto and Aquarius is the counterattack. Now Pluto and Aquarius is awakening your spirit team, your soulmates, your soul group, those who you're meant to be around. You're awakening much extreme quality. As humanity is awakening, you're awakened. So now people who are awakening are going to recognize you. A lot of these people, when Pluto was in Capricorn, were still in the process of awakening, like yourself. And this is going to enable you over the next 20 years to build with other awakened, like-minded frequencies. Enjoy. It's going to be very exciting. You're going to go through a couple of wars. It ain't going to be nothing. You have supernatural abilities to help guide and assist those, because we all have an individual role to play. All right. And some roles may pit against each other. It's more about how authentic you're playing your role. We also want to talk about with Pluto and Aquarius, now that there's more of an awakening / corruption, this is awakening the demonic dark force in those who have homed it, who have housed it with their own negative vibration, their fear, their bitterness, their hatred towards anything. That's why spiritual hygiene is so important. It's not necessarily as simple as I'm more spiritual and I know better than you. No, when you have proper psychic hygiene, which looks like holding yourself accountable to any negativity within yourself, you don't allow yourself to be a house for negative entities. You have people who blame the world for everything. You have people who just hate people for no reason, or they have horrible anger issues. This now is a house, like pure energies, pure feelings can only be at home in a pure vessel. People who reinforce their energetic vibration with negativity, bitterness, gossip, they house demonic entities. And then when they kick out that demon, the demon comes back with 7 more. Demon is being used as an analogy to speak on cursed spirits. Demon, of course, has been demonized. We're really just talking about uncleanly spirits, all right, which are invisible and naked to the criticizing mind and eye that sees the physical, because this is beyond your ability to perceive a vibration of something that is metaphysical and non-material. But just like a frequency can affect a broadband, these can affect how you perceive. And if you are clouded by that negativity because you never looked at yourself to ask yourself why you're letting an external environment influence you, then you're going to allow other people to manipulate you. And that's what you're seeing with other people. For we fight not against flesh and blood. Most of these people being used to project you are filthy pawns. Filthy because they allowed themselves to be tainted with their own hubris and pride, which now allows them to see themselves as more than you and you as less than you are. And those are the people who are going out sad. Those are the people who didn't build their ark. They're going to be flooded and left in the old world as carcasses floating in and under the water while you are sailing towards the next era. This is not love and light spirituality. It's straight truth. It is what it is. Okay. So that being said, let me actually put the poll up. You know, I got too busy Geminiing and talking. You let me, I'll talk all day. We know what the two are going to be, but let's just see. Let's just see. Destiny and okay, I just made the poll. I'm going to do the first reading. I was thinking I could do we'll do it like that. The first reading is going to be centered around what character you're stepping into. Obviously, this is not a personal reading, so this is going to be more collectively. Okay, may this be for you. I have in the poll romance, career, hidden influences, which actually looks like it's winning. I was not expecting that to win. Destiny. So whatever two win, we'll do those readings. Okay. Um, I thought it was going to be romance and career. I'm not fronting, but I guess we got voter fatigue. So with that being said, we're going to end the poll after I finish the first reading. And yeah, I really like the idea of having you guys vote too. Makes it more interactive. Destiny, I was definitely going to do because it's the North Node, but if we didn't get Destiny, I would just put that as part of this first one. So with that being said, but we can focus more on Destiny. All right, so we're going to do this first reading centered on who are you? I want you to set an intention right now. Set an intention for who you are and who you want to be and who you are and what you want to do. It's okay if you don't know how to do it, but who you are and what you want to do. Okay. Actually, I'll save that. I'll save that for another video. Okay. Once you set that intention, I want you to set the intention to allow everyone else's intention to come true for the highest good of all. All right. So the underlying theme we have for this is the King of Wands. Very fitting for a fire sign season. This is no matter whether you're a man or woman, although woman, you may see this reflected in male counterparts, but whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're straight, gay, it doesn't matter the sexual orientation, it doesn't matter who you are. This is talking about your entrepreneurial spirit. Charizard is the final evolution of Charmander. The King of Wands is a royal king. The King of Wands is a very passionate king. The King of Wands is a very passionate king who is able to live his life based on his passions. He doesn't need a job because he is his own employer. So unlike the King of Pentacles, that is going to really speak more to the nature of one's wealth building and property owning, this is someone who's able to travel the world and not necessarily be tied down to obligations because they rule their court. So this is like being able to live your life passionately with no bounds, but having, of course, the maturity to sustain your passions. The Knight of Wands is a version of this that's going to travel back and forth between different places. The king sits on their throne and commands a lot of this creativity. All right. And a classic example of the King of Wands is Leo. This is the motherfucking Leo King. Think about what the Leo King has done. The Leo King went from reading astrology in his car, I think being homeless, to making a living inspiring people, buying fancy cars, and living the good life. I want to really speak on buying fancy cars because the King of Wands expresses their exhilaration. People can look at that as like, oh, you just care about, your items and whatnot, but it's really more so living the life. You know what I mean? Like really indulging and expressing what brings excitement to you. It's part of the appeal. It's like Uzi Vert with his own lot of cars. Okay, this is the ball. The King of Pentacles is the pimp daddy, but the King of Wands is a baller himself. Okay, all the kings are ballers, but personally, it's very fitting for an Aries season. This is going to uplift how much more you can accomplish based on your own personal power. And it's not just wanting to be passionate. There's discipline involved in sustaining these passions and making it work. So you might, see personal inspirations who live this that you can look towards, but look to yourself to bring this out of you. Now we do have the Four of Pentacles again. I like this card. The main lesson of this reading is coming into wealth and stability. This is Sun in Capricorn. So you're going through a period that is completing the harvest of last year, and it's solidifying more success, more wealth, more status. It is a foundation based on your previous work. Normally, the Four of Cups, some people say the Four of Pentacles is about holding on to money too much. This is saying be a little stingy, because with the Four of Pentacles, you never know who might rush to you because they want to borrow money from you. And, tell them you don't have it as you wipe tears away with your $100 bills. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but you'll discern who is worth it or not, especially because we have the Hermit. So the challenge for you is being guided by your own wisdom. Okay. Many of you are going to step into wealth and keep to your fucking self. That's not even the challenge. The challenge may be that you have everything you want and need. You may not necessarily feel the need to put yourself out there, but that's not really what I'm picking up. Four of Pentacles and Hermit is literally with the King of Wands is someone who's very rich, lives off their passions, and they can do their own fucking thing. The challenge is not being while not being influenced by the opinions of the world and other people. It is up to you to guide your own self and others through your light. So the challenge is really mastering this specialization of your unique fields. And this is going to help you understand yourself at a more unique personal level now that you're integrating this newfound sense of stability and wealth. Even if you're already wealthy, it's just at a greater level. All right, you're consolidating more of those finances and funds. And this isn't not even a finance reading. So this is really speaking to you. And I love how we got characters that speak towards who you're becoming. Obviously, not everyone is a hermit, but this is going to talk about the insight that, and what this is, that's why this is going to be a challenge. There's going to be what everyone else believes, and then there's going to be the insight due to your personal experience that will guide you down your own path. Your challenge is to maintain that path. The foundation of this reading is the Chariot, baby. So you have gained momentum. This foundation is a foundation of victory. You have already won a track race. Okay. You've come into a medal. And instead of resting on that victory and partying and being like, I won, you're back in the gym because you know there's another motherfucking track meet. Okay. And you keeping that momentum going. You're keeping you're on the horse right now. And you're establishing this, and this is not a career reading. So it's not about, oh, I don't have money in the bank. You do not need money in the bank in order to be wealthy. Assets are a physical indicator to measure wealth, but that does not indicate you as a wealthy individual. You can decide to be wealthy, and this will inspire the actions that lead to you getting money. It's all about your psyche. Okay, someone could be broke right now, decide to get 3 jobs and get rich. It's all a mindset, and your mindset is looking nice. So I'm saying this because if any of you feel you're not doing enough, stop lying to yourself. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? You might be feeling that if you're listening to people who are looking at you from the outside looking in, but they can't tell you one thing about yourself, okay? Especially for those of you with land, like Forest Fairy Tarot. All right, this is going to definitely put you in more of a position to own who you are. Abundance is my birthright is a perfect affirmation to say during this period. Okay. So that being said, thank you, Shelly Shell. Your mind is better than gold. This is a fact. Okay. So with that being said, we do have the 8 of Cups. I love this. This is the past position. Remember the last reading, we got the 8 of Cups. The past position is you walking away from what no longer serves you. Okay, we literally talked about this the last reading, and in the last reading it was in the future position. Now it's in the past position. This is magic. You see how it's aligning. Okay, and you saw me shuffle the deck. So the 8 of Cups means for some of you, I'm going to channel a little bit here. For some of you, these are emotional investments that you have held space for, but they didn't cash out. Or you realize it's no longer your time to stay where you're at. And I don't mean in a stay where you're celebrated, not tolerated. I mean, some of you are realizing your work in a certain place is done, or you're emotionally departing for certain things. For many of you, certain people who you might have been into romantically or wanting to get with, you've walked away from them. Some of you walked away from relationships, jobs. Others of you, you've moved from the place you're at. And the 8 of Cups can speak of a metaphorical journey where you are finding aspects of your soul, where you're traveling with your emotions. Very powerful. This is Saturn and Pisces. Obviously, it's going to come in the past position. So let's get it. What's the crown of this reading? We have the sun. This reading is fucking lit. All right, excuse my language. This reading is lit. Okay, look at this. We have the Chariot and the sun again. So not only are you coming into a victory, it's a milestone victory that exalts your image out in the public, where now what you're doing is being seen by nearly everyone around you. So not only do you have this momentum, it's looking bright. There's a lot to look forward to. You look up and you see joy. All right. And may I remind you, the challenge of the hermit is to not look for this joy outside of yourself. Okay. It's to see it. And let me just kind of explain. I'm reading the tarot and applying my subjective interpretation to it. So it's not because I'm pulling out these cards that's what's going to happen to your life. I am allowing my subconscious to bring up this imagery. I apply a subjective interpretation and I integrate it with my objective reality. My subjective interpretation, you may take something different from that. And this is where I'm serving you like an NPC. Take from it what you want. Don't feel like, oh, the peace dealer pulled this card, so this is what's going to happen. No, I'm just sharing this message. Really do with it what you want. If you decide, no, I don't want that to happen, change it. It's not like any of this is static. This is just the magic of divination. What you are told in plagiarized manuscripts that you're not supposed to do because it was said to a fictional group of people under their lore. I mean, the amount of people who quote Deuteronomy, if you were to say outside of Deuteronomy, why are you not supposed to use divination? No one can tell you anything. So that's like me getting a Spider-Man book and saying, look, in chapter 2 of the 3rd edition of Spider-Man, this person says divination is bad. Anyone who quotes Deuteronomy to you, that's what they're doing. They're mistaking esoteric lore and mythology for reality. We don't do that dumb shit. Okay. The scientists will tell you this is pseudoscience. It's really more a subjective artistic exercise. It is pseudoscience when people use these cards to tell you what's going to happen because they're frauding you. But that's the consequences of not regulating this field. Anyway, we do have the Page of Swords. This is relative to the Mercury retrograde happening. The next step is you being enlightened to the truth in a new way. The Page of Swords is like a student studying a new language. And so there's still more for them to learn, but they're coming up with new ideas because they're learning something in a new way. Page of Swords is not the queen or the king. So information could be spread like gossip, or it's coming into truth without so much wisdom. But this is Togepi. You just hatched out of the egg. So you're coming, I mean, think about it. You're coming into a new facet of success and happiness. And for some of you, this could represent someone younger than you giving you new insight. It's not necessarily the Ace of Swords, which is like a new truth, but it is a relaying of truth. Okay. For others of you, this is definitely going to be a mini epiphany of sorts. Okay. So who are you showing up as in this reading? Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. This is crazy. This is crazy. Go hit that like button, folks. You're not going to see Tower Red like this. Actually, I disagree. There are a lot of amazing tarot readers on YouTube, so I'm not going to hate on them. But they don't do it like me. Okay, other than that, fam, you're showing up as the Emperor. This is Aries. This is the Aries card in the Aries season. That is crazy. You're a fucking boss, whether you're a man or a woman. And that's why we have the King of Wands. Like, you are solidifying and establishing your authority. 4 of Pentacles, Emperor. Okay, so you are on some big boss shit. There's a masculine edge, whether you're a man or a woman. The Empress is more so the nurturing quality of you. Everyone has the capacity to be nurturing. It is represented by women with vaginas. And then you, of course, have the Emperor, which represents the masculine edge in order for you to maintain discipline and get your fucking shit together. It is represented by males with penises. Okay. With that being said, you have got your shit together. You have your life together. You are stepping into your power. You are in your power. Okay. And with that being said, it's with wombs. Thank you, Amy. Woman with real wombs, not manufactured wombs, not these Pretendica wombs. Okay. Not these fake wombs that are out here. Shout out to the real womb man. Okay. Other than that, I'm speechless. This is beautiful. This reading is fucking beautiful. And it's a testament to where you got this shit. Finally, you got this shit. Okay. So please understand, we're just beginning this new cycle. The energy that's around you is the Ace of Let's go. You got, ooh, this is fire. This is fire. Yo, watch the first episode of Pokemon. Some of you watch the first episode of Pokemon because this fit too perfectly. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles means there's new money around you. There's the fertile ground to create new beginnings. And people are looking at you like a buck. People are looking at you like a new financial opportunity. The reason why this is so amazing is the first episode of Pokemon, Ash sees the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh flying. This was first generation before they even put it in the game, in the second generation. And that is a very common, it's a very unique story trope where, of course, you're the fool on this journey, just getting ready to start off, and it's blessed by you seeing a mythical creature that is legendary to see. And that's you. That's you stepping into this new cycle, and you have this very legendary new potential around you where anything is possible, and you're getting ready to define your journey. This is the year. Everything begins to change. Okay. We do have the Page of Wands. I love this. Okay. This is an evolution. I'm not sure what it's called. I haven't gone that far. But the reason why this is very key is the guidance here is saying, yeah, you're maintaining this maturity of sustaining your passion, but you still want to get in your heart. The guidance is to be a 7-year-old kid who was told he or she is going to their favorite amusement park. You'd be so unbridled with excitement, you can't go to sleep. Actively find ways to create excitement in your life. This is under the Page of Swords. So you're receiving new news that's going to be very exciting. You want to still just have a youthful view to it. You don't want to worry about what about this? What about this? Just be like, oh, just think of the possibilities. The Page of Wands is telling you to engage in activity that's risky to you, but you're willing to take the risk, like skydiving. You're not going to catch me skydiving. You're not going to catch me skydiving, so that's very hypocritical of me to say. But, you know, anything that excites you that you genuinely want to do, this is, you don't really need a tarot card to tell you or a period of time, but this is a reminder now, especially to engage in that. It's fucking lit. And the outcome we have is the Fool. Ludicolo. Okay. So you're getting ready to go on a new brand adventure. And what we want to look at is the patterning. Like, this is how I know magic is real. I did not just pull this spread perfectly in front of your eyes. It's not the first time we've done this, but I want you to see how like, this is the past. This is you. This is the central message. This is the crown. Okay. Lots of majors. You major, we major. And I want you to see how moving forward, there's page, and then there's the Fool. Everything moving forward is newness. The Fool card is literally a reset. So you are resetting this journey as you've come into your power. And you're starting a new journey. So this is literally like Ash finishing the Kanto region, gaining a place in the championships, going to the Johto region, and getting ready to start a new journey. And in the Johto region, he literally gets a Togepi egg. Can't make this up. So the Fool card is talking about you getting ready to, of course, come into, what did I just do? You getting ready to come into this whole sense. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. You getting ready to come into this sense of a new adventure, open-mindedness. Oh, shit. There we go. Being willing to take a new direction, and it's going to be filled with a lot of fun. That being said, be prepared to take a leap of faith. This is the destiny. And the reason why this is very important is, personally, this is marking the beginning of the Aries season journey throughout the next year and a half. So you still will not have all the answers. I want you to notice how, T the Aquarian, I am doing live readings. So for any of you who would like a tarot card, click on the description box below and you will see, of course, the instructions. All right. For 1 card, 2 card, 3 cards. That being said, page, Fool, as we finish this season, it's opening the door to a new adventure. So you will not have all the answers. This wants you to keep an open mind. You're bringing this stability that you've anchored through the previous cycle, and you're getting ready to open through this new door. You don't need the answers. You only need faith. Let's go. I, of course, have the YouTube videos, the manifestation videos, no action needed, great videos to watch once again, so that, you could stay up to top of your intentions and your focus. All right. So comment a fire sign emoji if you are really feeling fucking with this reading. This was very, 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 very awesome. Very powerful. I'm very grateful. Okay. I'm ending the poll right now. And we see that, of course, Destiny and Hidden Influences won. So we'll do it in that order. We'll do Destiny and then we'll do Hidden Influences. Okay. Shout out to all of you guys. The reason why this was so accurate is because you put your intentions into it. Okay. And that's really the collective magic that we all share. And you really would just have to believe that or not. Okay. Beautiful. And Ash believed he was a Pokemon master no matter what. Even after humiliating ass beating after ass beating, he eventually became world champion. That's our story, and still remained 12 years old the entire time. That is your story. We're in this real world, so you're going to age in human years. Some of you don't age. Shout out to the Angel Gang. So, like, it is what it is. Thank you, Dreaming with Tess. So, Kurt, thank you so much. That was a beautiful comment. I think this is the most beautiful comment that we've had. Thank you so much. That is very, very important. Okay. So next we're going to do Destiny. Okay. This is going to focus more on the North Node. Once again, set any intentions, any wishes that you want. This is the magic luck pot, wish pot. And then after you set that intention, set the intention that everyone else's intention comes true for the highest good of all. Okay, these Pokemon analogies are amazing. We all start off life as a Magikarp, but deep inside is a powerful Gyarados. Our courage will pull us through. Even if you have to, of course, splash your way through before you start dragon raging. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So the underlying theme for this Destiny reading is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is talking about teamwork. It's talking about sharing your skills with other people. And let me kind of explain the tarot science of this. The Ace of Pentacles is new money. You came up with a new business idea. The Two of Pentacles is playing with your investments. Now with the Two of Pentacles, you have something you started and you're investing it in multiple income streams. You're working it. You're hustling. The Three of Pentacles is now multiple people with their own Two of Pentacles skills. I might have the skill of writing. Now I met someone who's a videographer. We also know someone who's a singer. When we come together, we can make hits. Those hits create financial transactions. And this is how the dream work makes the teamwork. This could be done individually as well, but we're going to be looking at a method with which you work. And this is where teamwork comes in. Some of you may need to outsource some of that work. Others of you may come up with a system where you're your own team, but this also kind of represents secret societies at the same time because of the nature of how you have different facets of a society coming together to work together. So that might be a hidden message for some of you. You might get approached by a secret society or maybe already a part of one. That's not for everyone. But regardless, this is going to put you in the space of others who you can work with, even if you just freelance their work. You're definitely going to come into a lot of productivity, and your destiny is going to unlock this nature of said productivity. Okay, so we do have the Three of Wands. This is literally Sun in Aries. I can't make this up. This is Mars in Capricorn. Three of Wands is Sun in Aries. So your destiny reading is saying the roads are open for you. Elagua is blessing you. okay, or Papa Legba, whoever you want, Mercury, Hermes, whoever you want to say. It's an analogy of saying your doors and your roads are opening. Three of Wands are your ships coming in. So you have the Ace of Wands, which is a new passionate desire. And then the Two of Wands is like, okay, what do I want to do with this? What do I want to do with this passion? You know what? I want to make a new song. And then the Three of Wands is, okay, here are my plans. I'm going to find certain beats. I'm going to find a producer. I'm going to find an artist, an engineer. And now you're setting your long and short term goals. And everything that is a part of this is opening up so you can step into this enterprising mission. The Three of Wands is fucking awesome. Once again, it's a message of opening. So we're not completing, we're not concluding things. There's potentiality here. And it's an exciting card because it lets you know that the things you're working towards, the doors are open. All right. This is what you're currently doing, and you're going to see more development of it. Now, the challenge here is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a scattered mind, and it is miscommunication. Mercury retrograde. This is Mercury in Aquarius. So basically, you're going to be coming into psychic interference to distract you from what you're doing. The challenge is going to be the noise all over your immediate environment, social media, perspectives, beliefs, narratives that you disagree with, that you can't communicate well. This is also you miscommunicating with other people who conflict with your vision of what you're doing. And if you spend too much time on that, it is quite literally going to get in the way of you focusing on what you're doing. And that's why the distraction is here. Because for many of you, this is psychic attack. Just look at this Pokemon. This is a psychic attack. I don't know if that's a ghost type or a dark type Pokemon, but this is a psychic attack relative from a collective influence and frequency that is geared towards knocking you off your path. If I can distract you by lowering you down to this petty level of negativity, well, you're not going to stay focused on the plans that you have. Okay. I'm so glad you guys felt it. It's already started. And it's a lot of haters sending you BS. This stage of the BS, though, is they tried to stop you, they couldn't. So now they're playing sore loser. If they can just trip up your steps, but it's not working. You showed up as the emperor. So you're kicking ass. Okay. And that's going to be the challenge, to just mediate this conflict. And it's not a bad challenge. This is a minor arcana card, so it's not going to take you over. We do have the Tower. So the underlying theme here, whereas we had the Chariot in the previous reading, is you going through an unexpected event. The Tower is a lottery win. It's unexpected pregnancy. It's having to adapt to actions out of your control. Okay. I love this as a foundation because it's going to crumble the foundation around you. And because this came with the Chariot, guys, this is an overnight success. The Tower coming in the same place as a Chariot is your foundation uncrumbling, because now you're moving forward. So you're having to adapt from going viral, getting a whole surplus of orders, being recognized, something happening in your family that kind of changes dynamics. And this can attribute the Five of Swords, because now this can shift dynamics that will create a lot of disagreements and conflicts. And the challenge is to remain above it. Normally, with the Five of Swords, I say, F the BS. If you have to, like, the Five of Swords is winning an argument, but it's an empty victory because it came at the cost of both of you yelling at the top of your heads. I'm petty as fuck. I love that shit. I love the dust settling and there's no winners and people just walk away and I'm just like, I was right. You don't have to be like me. Honestly, you don't have to be like me. If you want to do that, just make sure you focus on what you're doing. Realistically, keep the love above the hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, know that what's being reflected to you has nothing to do with you. People want to make their problem your problem, and you're winning. So screw all that other stuff. That's basically it. All right. That being said, the past position is the Hangman. What did we get before? The Eight of Cups. So this is you in your cocoon phase. You will have been transcending your character to become the butterfly, a transformation of personality. An awakening of your spirituality that helps you sprout flings and fly, sprout wings and fly, flings and why. I love that. It helps you sprout wings and fly. Okay. This is going to take the concepts that you believed and you'll be living it basically. So this is the past. You've gone through this period of having to surrender and allow the next step to unfold for you. That was in the past. We have the King of Wands resurfacing again where the sun came. So this, of course, mirrors the previous reading where, yeah, the light is shining, but you're sitting on top. You are managing this enterprise with the boldness, courage, and passion to break you through this passionate creative integration, Okay. So, I mean, if we got like the Page of Wands, it'd be more of a naive element of you seeing what's possible. No, this is the breath of your experience showing you what you're ready to accomplish and have already accomplished. So, with that being said, okay, the next step forward is the Eight of Cups. Now, we got this in the previous position for the other reading. As far as who you are walking away from other relationships that don't align with who you're becoming. As far as destiny, given that we got the Fool for who you are, your destiny is what's going to facilitate you leaving where you're currently at. So some of you with this Tower card, you may move. All right. This is the Eight of Cups still plays in the past, but the Eight of Cups stepping forward for the destiny reading is coming into this new moon. You're going to depart on your mission. This could be a spirit quest where now that you are anchored more in who you are, you're finding more of what fulfills that. What comes after the eight? The nine of your wishes coming true. So, I mean, it makes sense. You're getting ready to start a brand new eclipse. And for many of you with the Tower card, it's going to shake up your foundation. You may move. You may have to switch towns for work. You may get an opportunity that you have to travel to. So there is opportunity for travel. You're coming up as the Four of Pentacles. Can't make this up. So this is the same as the Emperor. This is still This is still mirroring this. And with the Page of Swords that comes in the same position as the Eight of Cups, the surrender is leading into, okay, how new information will point you towards the direction you're meant to go. And you're still coming up as stable and successful, secure and powerful. You smart, you loyal. Okay. What surrounds you? We have the Ten of Pentacles, Raikou, another legendary. Yo, this is insane. Fam. So we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So not only is this new value around you, the new investments you're making are guaranteed to last forever. It's going to build in wealth. And you are being seen as coming from wealth, whether you're rich or not, which is another reason why this can attract negative attention from people who want to try you or take from you. But at the very least, there is this solid wealth and legacy that you are establishing around you. This is great relative to what wisdom you're gaining from your family. Now, we do have the Nine of Cups. Let's go. Let's go. We do have the Nine of Cups. The guidance is, what is it that you wish for? Watch the law of assumption videos that I have, because the guidance is saying, okay, you have to assume that your wishes have already come true. Nine of Cups is telling you, this is Jupiter and Pisces, live in the end state, all right, with your wish fulfilled. The guidance is you're going to get what you want. So how would you feel if you got what you want? You'd feel excited, just like a Page of Wands kid who's being told, I'm going to the amusement park. So it's a saying to keep your mind focused on what it is you desire. And with the Eight of Cups, you're walking away towards this. All right. So, of course, as you're aligned with that, this will guide your steps. And we have the Devil card. So the Devil card is confronting not just your shadow within yourself and others, but it's relative to where we got the Fool, having to conquer the materialism and temptations that will enable you to really enjoy all this. But can I be completely honest with you? The Nine of Cups and the Devil card is unadulterated debauchery. This is like going to Disneyland and getting drunk at Disneyland. Obviously, in this case, you're above drinking age, but the Devil card in tandem with the Nine of Cups is being able to not like Diddy, but party. Okay. Because this is coming with the Nine of Cups, the Devil card reversed is becoming born again. So you are transcending the flesh that holds your spirit back. And that's what with the Three of Pentacles, Secret Society can bring you into an underworld dynamic that you'll rule, or it's really going to have you like really enjoy yourself. For some of you, this is very pleasurable sex. If we got the devil next to like the Three of Swords or like the Nine of Swords, I would say, or the Seven of Cups, I would say this is more drug abuse and substance abuse and escapism. But this is really coming into everything that you want. It's just with the devil card we have the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. The Devil card is a card of materialistic wealth. It's a card of buying Benzes, Rollies, and the negativity of the Devil card is you don't want to get so caught up in this success that it gets to your head, and now you're too materialistic. I mean, you'll see what this is what happened with Diddy. Okay, so you got to tell Diddy no. Okay, this is not coming. If it was the guidance, that would be the guidance, but this is the outcome. You still got to tell Diddy no. But personally, I'm not on any side on that personally. But yeah, powerful. Considering we got the Fool as well, it's going to help you open your mind towards certain taboos you might have seen in a different way. But now that you're standing on your own foundation and integrity, you won't be swayed. You know what I mean? Anyway, next we're going to do hidden influences. So that was cool. I really like how the readings, despite me shuffling, I really like how the readings, despite me shuffling, still kind of aligned with each other. So I'm going to shuffle it again, even though we had different cards too. Okay. Word. So for the final time, I would like for you to make an intention. I intend to uncover these hidden influences and to be limitless. And I set the intention that everyone else's intention comes true for the highest good of all. Okay. I'm gonna get up. Please don't look at my boxers. Psych! I got pants. Okay. Sorry, Marilyn. It is what it is. Move. Oh shit. If anyone wants to show some love to my Cash App, can get some snap. Oh, okay. Oh, Shirley, God bless you. I see you got you sent a Cash App, so I got you on a reading after. Oh my God. Let me get my fiend bar. I'm not gonna smoke this after this. I said that for Pisces. Shout out to Captain Zay. He calls this a fiend bar. I got a Pisces one, Pisces season, and I'm only doing this because it's Aries season. So I'm fusing it with magical intention. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, Amy, I also have a super chat down below. So you can do super chat, Cash App, PayPal, or I have the external site. So with that being said, the underlying theme of the hidden influences is the Six of Swords. So what you are, and this is beautiful because the six comes right after the challenge of the five. So hidden influences working in your favor is that you're clearing this miscommunication. The six of swords is problem solving. Yeah, you don't have to go to Hipsy. I had that only before, but I know not everyone saw that or was able to. So the link in the description box below will show you alternatives if you want to do it in any other way. Thank you. Very happy Mondays. Okay. So with that being said, um, congratulations, Heidi. That is amazing. All right. Um, I know when I stopped smoking for just a week, I started getting dreams again. So I'm looking forward to that. Six of Swords is talking about, despite any miscommunications, you're going to be mending those. You're going to, the Six of Swords also talks about um, communication with people overseas, bridging the gap with people far from you, or if you're online dating or connecting platonically or romantically, connecting through, text or messages. But the six of swords is you sailing towards a positive future while you're still in the midst of activating a new direction. You're going to come through the realization that the fog you've come out of is in the past, and you're getting more W's. Okay, we do have the Four of Cups. So you are contemplating your emotions. And what this is going to feel like for many of you is, there's certain things you want to do. There's certain things you have to do, not want to do, but it may feel like you're procrastinating. You're not procrastinating. Your soul wants you to contemplate how you feel about everything right now. And during this period, as we're transitioning, you may feel uninspired. You may feel like you don't want to go out and do things. You might have JOMO, the joy of missing out, where you're not necessarily like Four of Cups is missed opportunities because you're curving so many opportunities. But this is where you're like, I know I have to do this, but something inside is making me feel like, no, not right now. And you may mistake that for procrastination, where you're getting ready to come into a new understanding of your feelings. This is Moon in Cancer. The challenge is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a lot of money. This is independent financial wealth. And the challenge is to maintain the discipline. I mean, the discipline in the Nine of Pentacles is they're grinding while people are going out and partying. So you're not just emotionally contemplating, you're, of course, building your value. You're putting in that work, but this is talking about you managing new wealth. Okay. And so many of you are reevaluating how wealthy you feel about yourself. Certain things that may not have been accessible to you are now more accessible to you. And this is going to challenge you to adjust to this next level of wealth, especially with the Seven of Swords. You are feeling a little stuck because people's actions have shown you there's not really many people you can trust. Mind you, the underlying theme here is the Six of Swords. So it's not like a nightmare scenario. You're going to be able to problem solve through this. But a hidden influence is that within one, you're not letting people know that you're rich as fuck. Okay, I'm just say that really off rip. Four of Cups is like, oh my gosh, I have $100 million. Who am I going to tell? Because I don't feel like I can tell. Like a lot of you are going to feel like, holy shit, I have to reevaluate how I feel about who I'm with and what I'm doing because I'm up right now. And that's that Tower card. It's like, maybe you may not have expected this victory. The Seven of Swords with the Chariot is cutting in line for to catch a prize seduction, or to seduce a prized catch, or to cut in line for victory. You know what I mean? It's strategic, but it's hidden. The Seven of Swords does not play their hand. And it's speaking of maybe not everyone around, not everything being trustworthy enough for you to just play your hand openly. And I love how this is a hidden influences reading, because your wealth acquisition, your success is going to be out in the open, but the wealth you're coming in, I don't think you're going to be readily open about how much money you're making. It's literally like Lil Wayne, who said, oh, my net worth says I have this much million, And that's not nearly as much as I mean, I don't really even have that much. You know what I'm saying? Like the net worth calculated is not really reflected of what I really have. I probably don't even have half of that. And people in the comments were like, yeah, okay, Wayne. Okay, Weezy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you don't necessarily. It was also the game who was saying, oh, I'm broke. You know what I mean? Like, I borrowed my shirt, and that might be true, but people in the comments were like, no, you filed for bankruptcy because you don't want the court to take your money. Now, that doesn't mean that the accusations are true. I think they're telling the truth. But no, I really think they're telling the truth. I'm being sarcastic. I think they're telling the truth. But the whole message behind, obviously, they're smart enough. If they did have more money, they're smart enough to make you think the opposite. And that's just wisdom. You know what I mean? Like, I want people to think no one wants me and I'm broke. I'm broken. No one wants me. That's what I want people to think. Personally, it is what it is, and it's not as simple as that. But these are just minor arcana themes that you'll be dealing with. Now we have the Four of Swords. We had the Hangman. We had the Eight of Cups. So your surrender and walking away is being done through rest. You have gained the rest to restore your mental. Okay, to clear your mind. And this is what's allowing you more understanding of your emotions. Okay, it's also putting you in a position to move forward rested and with greater clarity. You know what? I never watched Star Wars. The only Star Wars I watched was, I think, Phantom Menace, the first episode of the prequel. My mom took me to see that as a kid. I enjoyed the movie, but then again, I was a kid, so it is what it was basically Anakin as a kid. But we do see the Three of Swords. So the crown of this is okay. This is very interesting because we had the Sun and the King of Wands. So this is very powerful success. You guys are very amazing. Like, you guys choosing the hidden influences is very amazing, because personally, we see how in the previous two readings with your destiny and also with who you are, you're breaking through in a greater milestone victory and success that you can manage. But now look at the hidden influences. The hidden influences is those people who are seeing you do not have the best intentions for you. So while you're gaining momentum and winning, you have people looking at you like a lick. You have people looking at, how can I get some of that? How can I get it? And that's where this Five of Swords in the other reading is coming in with these distractions. The Three of Swords is you recognizing that there's not many people who you can trust. I'm talking about people who mean well and still might inadvertently betray you. So now the Three and the Seven of Swords is you're looking outwards and seeing that not many people are trustworthy. So within, you're moving strategically. You're not playing your hand. This reading is fire, dude. 4, 3, 7, all swords. So you're emotionally contemplating, but this is all mental energy. You're moving forward from rest, and that allows you to think clearly and see you're a fraud, you're a hater, you're a finesser. I don't trust you. Like, just by the way people see what they believe. All right. And that doesn't mean that you're around a bunch of backstabbers, but it's saying you're applying very good discernment. Now, moving forward, this card keeps coming. Moving forward, this is in the future position. This is assured material gain. Okay, you're getting money, and Taurus season is next. So we had the Eight of Cups, we had the Page of Swords, and now we have the Four of Pentacles. So the direction you're moving into is getting you paid. And the reason why that's key, coming with the Nine of Pentacles, is this is independent wealth you made on your own. Okay, we have the Emperor energy again. And the next step is you quite literally creating a stable foundation from the independent money you've gained. It doesn't have to be like $2 million out of nowhere. This could come incrementally. We're going to see more financial stability coming into the next couple of months, really by the next week or two. All right. So that's the next step. And I love how this is a hidden influence because I don't think you're necessarily aware while you're contemplating your emotions. And some of you don't have the excitement you used to have because you're awakening and transforming. And so it's adjusting this new set of feelings. So the Four of Pentacles is as a hidden influence, having you come into a substantial element of more money. But it's not so much as receiving more money as in coming into a new level of financial stability and success. You're coming up as the Nine of Cups, baby. So the hidden influence here is you are recognizing that you are manifesting everything that you want as the Emperor here, as the Four of Pentacles, with your own value. Do you realize that everything that you want is already here, whether you see it or not? This isn't some woo-woo pseudoscientific concept. If you need a placebo effect, that shit, just do that. Please conscientiously tell yourself, I have accomplished all my, I am in satisfaction right now. I am in satisfaction right now. I am in satisfaction right now. Okay. The reason why that's very, very beautiful is this is you feeling like your wishes have come true. And that's what you're going to move forward with, in control of who you are with your shit together. And we have the Two of Cups. So whereas we had the 10 of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles, this could be the Two of Cups is mutual love. All right. So this is focused towards you. Then we have, of course, everything around you. So as far as you're concerned, this could be you with a partner. This could be you being seen as marriage material. This is you putting yourself in a position to engender trust with the right people. I want to once again speak about how everything pertaining to you, you've rested, you're satisfied. This could be your little boo thing you're coming into, but this is really more just that energy of mutual trust and comfort. But now, relative to taking this comfort and dealing with others, you see there might not be that many people you can trust. I don't want to sound contradictory and say that, oh, there's someone you could trust here, but no one's trustworthy. The Two of Cups is just talking about how you're perceived and the energy versus the core, crown and foundational lessons or the foundation. Now, the Knight of Wands, we had the Page of Wands, we had what else did we have? We had the Page of Wands, and now we have the Knight of Wands. I forgot what else we had in the guidance in the previous reading, but this is talking about taking a road trip. The Knight of Wands is literally just like the oh my god, the Knight of Wands is like the Page of Wands. You're coming into greater excitement. So the Page of Wands wants you to be excited. The Knight of Wands wants you to act off of that. Go take a short road trip, walk around your town, do something wild. And this is a message of passion coming to you or from you. So someone can literally come through and try and slide in your pants. I call this the sliding in your pants card. The Knight of Wands, though, is you also being inspired towards what it is you want to do more creatively. Okay. So with that being said, especially with the Four of Pentacles, it's going to give you the financial pull to pretty much invest and fund whatever adventures you want to go. This doesn't have to be long distance travel. It could be short distance travel. Some of you, the guidance is to move from your current space, take a road trip. All right. For some of you, this could be a Sagittarius. This could be an actual Knight of Wands who's going to inspire you. Okay. And then, of course, the outcome we have is the Eight of Swords. So this is, remember, a hidden influence. The Eight of Swords is talking about you. Remember, we had the Devil card here too. So many of you are overcoming the final boss. At the initial level, the Eight of Swords and the Devil is talking about you overcoming negativity reflected through your subconscious. The Eight of Swords is literally feeling stuck. And so you're going to change your life by changing your thoughts. This is going to help you overcome every limiting belief that you ever had. And that's going to be by feeling stuck. That's going to be by feeling you don't know what to do next. But this, of course, is you overcoming that stuck feeling by re-engineering those limiting beliefs that you have. And thankfully, if you follow the guidance of the Knight of Wands, this speaks of activity. If you're busy being passionate, you're not going to be idle to have to deal with so much of these anxiety or feeling stuck. But Gengar is a ghost type Pokemon. So it's you overcoming any psychic attack. Okay. And that's very beautiful. The stress that's coming at the end is because at the end of Aries season, we're going to have the sun square Pluto and Aquarius. That's a boss battle. And that's going to test how much you actually believe in yourself by going through this friction and conflict and not letting it break you. Okay. That being said, I'm going to pull a bonus card and then I'm going to do the live readings. Yes, there we go. Focus is key to unlock the door to liberation. That's a bar. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. All right. Anyone who psychically attacks you attack themselves first, because the sacred axiom is I equal you. So if I hurt you, I'm hurting myself. If anyone hurts you, they're hurting and they're hurting themselves. And only the dumbest people think that shit is corny and cliche. What do? They hurt other people because they're stupid little bitches. Now we do have the I love the SLV with WLV. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and the underlying theme is the King of Cups. Okay. So this is going to be available for God Squad and Infinity Club members. All right. And in 2 days, I'm going to do the pick a card reading. So we do have the 10 of Pentacles here. The underlying theme is you sitting and resting in your emotional intelligence. It's mastering your emotions and not being triggered unnecessarily. But the bonus card we have for you is wealth, baby. You would think this is Taurus season because the wealth cards are flying out. Raikou. Okay. So the 10 of Pentacles is talking about establishing a legacy and tradition of wealth, passive income, a lot of fucking money, however that plays out for you. And it's going to be this season that you're going to step in the direction to do all this. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Da na 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 na. Oh, 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 oh. Interact. Yeah. Yeah. Alexandra. You sent me an Interact, but there's no way. I don't really use that. I don't have any of these financial institutions, right? So I need you to cancel that, right? And please go through any of the links that I have below. It doesn't give me the opportunity to return the money to you, but it does expire May 3rd. So yeah, I'm not really going to touch. I mean, I wouldn't be able to because I don't really have any of these banks. But yeah, if you're able to cancel that transfer and then maybe use Hipsy, Cash App, PayPal, looks though that you are out of the country. So I'm not sure how you might send that. There's no way for me to receive this money. And I see you did CAD. So try to convert that to USD as well. But other than that, yeah, I'm going to do the live readings. So first we have Shirley Brown. Let's get it. Let's get this shit. Canada, right. Do I take Dogecoin? I can do crypto. I have a Gemini wallet, so I could receive crypto. I guess I would just have to give you the address. Yeah, I can take USDT coin. If you have crypto, I guess just email me and then I'll send you the address that I might need. USDT. Okay, yeah. I could do that as well. So, Shirley, the underlying theme for you is the Queen of Cups. This is a legendary Pokemon of the first generation Mew who knows every move and can transform in any Pokemon. This is the height of emotional maturity, and it means you're deeply psychic. You're putting yourself more in a position to understand how you operate with your feelings. Okay. Thank you, Amy. I do agree. And it definitely puts you in a position to realistically open up a deeper sense of empathy and compassion, as well as just being more psychic than ever. So this is more kudos to you. It's saying to really keep maintaining this pure water of your feelings. We have the Hierophant. I love this. This is an aspect of you. You're moving forward with very highly spiritual wisdom, organizational knowledge, whether it was a part of a university or an organization. This is you moving forward with the right philosophical approach. And it's also talking about, now that you've mastered your psychic power and emotions, you're more in a position for people to come for guidance. People are always coming to you, falling in love with you, asking you for your advice, and you're giving them sage wisdom. We do have the Eight of Cups. So whereas you've learned this, now you're recognizing it's time to walk away from previous emotional investments, and you're going to be guided towards your satisfaction. And we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is you moving forward so much more passionately in charge of your life, but it can also reflect a romantic partner currently in your life. This is the near future. So this could be marriage with this person that's coming from out of town, or you may travel to meet this King of Wands. This could also represent leaving where you are spiritually or physically in order to, of course, actualize the mastery of your passions. So we're getting a masculine with the King of Wands and feminine with the Queen of Cups. Okay. It's converting that emotional feeling to fire passion. All right. So very, very interesting. I think the King of Wands might actually be a king who matches your royalty. Whereas they're more fire, you're coming more water and psychic. Passion versus emotion. Okay. So next we have Tija. Career. I've started a new project to hopefully jumpstart a new career. Beautiful. Thankfully, the tower readings are confirming that it's going to jumpstart spectacularly. You just need to stay focused. That's it. And make sure everything you're doing is authentic to you, not what's expected of you. Okay. So we do have the Judgment card. You're going to find that this new venture you're doing is aligning you to awaken your true life's purpose. Now that it is converting from a belief to you taking action, that's what's going to unfold and guide you to, oh, this is what I meant to do. And you're going to be awakening people through this process as well. Okay. We also now have the Ace of Oh my fucking God! No way! That's crazy! Holy shit! Sorry, that's grossly unprofessional. All right. Personally, and I love this, Chris, because you have water in the male form and the female form, and you have fire in the male form and the female form. So it's good to kind of distinct that. The King of Cups, for example, is a male who's mastered his water, his emotions, his psychology. Okay. So she said, I've started a new project to jumpstart a new. This is the biggest sign ever that what you're doing is a gold mine. Imagine starting a new business and that business becomes McDonald's, but like McDonald's was not McDonald's as it is now. Amazon was not Amazon as it is now. It started from humble beginnings. This is you. You need to get very excited because this is going to awaken so many people. And of course, you're Aquarius. Of course, you're a celestial queen. So, like, I love that. And then, of course, we have it's always the Aquariuses. Okay, who are you for real? So not only are you starting this, you're immediately consolidating the wealth. Ace to 10 is crazy. Normally we go from ace to 3 to 4 to 8. You're you're establishing this wealth off rip. Okay, that's present now. You're setting up passive income. Don't worry about how things look on the surface. This is letting you know that what you're doing is literally going to be successful regardless. And we have the 9 of Cups. You got the best. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking, you literally, shout out to, of course, Fly Pharaoh. That's the dude right there. Tony Antonio. So you're starting this new business. You're going to be wealthy as fuck, and all your wishes are coming true. And this is all aligned with what you're meant to do in this world. Wow. That is the best reading I've ever given someone on this channel. At the very least, it's top 5. Okay. I was contemplating going to bartender school or the table school to do all that. And then I learned that there's psychic shops here. So that was my first job. That was crazy. That was insane. If anyone wants to claim that reading for yourself as well. Aquarius shares the influence. Thank you so much for ordering this. You gave me a lot of hope. That was fucking beautiful. I've never had a combination of cards like that. Maybe like 4 other times. Definitely top 5. It's definitely top 5. That is amazing. And congratulations in advance. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right. I was not expecting that. So next we have Jasmine. Jasmine, I am about to take a leap of faith and record my first EP. Let's go. Listen, you better send me. Ooh, 1994. My youngest sister was born 1994. She's the best singer I know. So fun fact about 94. 94 out of the Pluto Scorpio generation from 83 to 95 has Jupiter and Pluto and South Node in Scorpio. They are the sauciest facet of our generation. They are the purest, most talented artists. I think Don Tolliver is born 94. So like every time I see 1994, I look at y'all like, you got the fucking sauce. Everyone born 94, like everyone in Pluto Scorpio has the sauce. And then 1994 came and God gave y'all extra sauce. Like this is basically Pluto Scorpio. Oh, okay, you guys are all saucy. Here's your sauce. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, come get some sauce. 89, 90, 91, 92, 94, 95. Yo, this shit is crazy. God gave y'all the most sauce out of everyone in Pluto Scorpio. 93, the end of 93 and 94. Y'all are actually also some of the sexiest people too. And I don't mean just as far as looks. I'm not trying to like flatter you, but like it's legit. Okay. I've seen in anyone I've seen born in 94. Singing is a talent I suppressed, but I am strongly called to do it since the Aries new moon. Let's go. I finished the project, just have to record it. I am also starting a new business, but I've been torn between the 2 projects. I'm thinking of doing both and using the music to market my new business. That's it. You definitely want to do both. Also, I moved back with my mom, which is rough, and my funds are limited. It's all good. These projects will require all of my money, and I don't have an ongoing source of income. Super risky, but I lost everything, so I don't have much else to lose. Besides my small savings, which brings me a feeling of security. Just want some clarity. Thank you. And thank you for sharing this. Now, here's the deal, okay? Living with your mom is amazing blessing because you don't, honestly, as old as I am, if I had to move back with my mom, I'm saving on rent. And if you're in a position where you have to live back with someone else, it's the best time to stack money. Okay. Even if you have to get an extra job, but you're in a good position, you definitely want to work both jobs. You want the music. You're going to be able to combine the two. And I promise you, if there was ever a time to bet on yourself, it's now. If you're in a position where you have to take a risk and bet all of this money on you, do it. Whether you get the results you're looking for, this is the most important decision you will make. Always bet on yourself. The worst thing that can happen is the best thing that can. The worst thing that can happen is that it fails, and it's still not a failure. You still took that risk, and you can learn from that. All right. So this is beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. Especially you're coming through your Saturn return right now, being born in 94. So you're not going to be at your mom's place forever. This is a transitory period as you're coming into adulthood, and everything's going to unfold for you. All right. So knowing that you're ready to take a risk on yourself and to express yourself in this way is so inspirational. And please, 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 no matter how difficult the road gets, do not give up on yourself. There's no time limit. We're late bloomers, especially everyone born like from 89 to 95 is a hardcore late bloomer. That's Saturn and Sag, Cap, Aqua, Pisces. So there's no time limit. There's no age you have to be to come into the success. Just don't quit until you feel like you're done and you're ready to move forward on something else. But we have the Chariot. So the underlying theme is saying to maintain momentum. Do not procrastinate on this at all. The more actions you take towards this, the more forward you're going to move. So victory is here for yours to achieve, but this is victory set out through not sleeping in late and just hoping you get lucky. This is putting you in a position to see how every step you're taking moves you more and more forward, which is awesome. Then we have the Emperor, because you're a fucking boss, whether you're living with your mom or not. The Emperor is you during this period getting your shit together. And this is what's going to enable you more solidity. The Emperor is able to stand on their own too. And that's what I'm saying. I think you're meant to go through what you're going through. Like you don't necessarily want to feel like, oh, I have to move back with my mom. I think this is very important for you because it's going to help you regroup and it's going to really help you restructure the direction you go into. This is it. This is it. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. This is a new healthy and grounded beginning. This is new money. This is a new income stream. So right now, you creating this new business and then also incorporating your music, being willing, the Emperor is saying, be willing to take more hours. You know, the hardest part of being an entrepreneur is realizing that you have to work more hours than people who work a 9 to 5 just to get this shit off the ground. It takes usually 2 to 3 years. I started this 2014. It wasn't until 2017 that I was able to do this full time. So, you know, take your time. It's not going to take you 3 years, I promise you. But yeah, the Ace of Pentacles backed by the Emperor is not just you starting something new. You have the proper foundation of discipline that will help you move there. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles means you're going to be employed. So the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles is starting something new and coming into wealth. The Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles is doing something new and sustaining this employment. So the new business you're going to have, you're going to come into steady, meaningful work. Eight of Pentacles is saying backed on your discipline, people are going to look at the work you're doing. They're going to say it's quality. And all you have to do is just keep up that good work and it's going to keep up the money you're making. It's someone who is, of course, doing the work and they're focused on the work they're doing. They don't let the previous good work make their new work less. They don't rest on their own accomplishments. This is Sun and Virgo. They stay consistent with the work they're doing. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful, especially because a lot of your question hinges on the risk you're taking. Are you going to be able to stabilize and sustain this? This is saying, yes, you will. This is saying you're going to get your shit together. You're going to establish a new grounded foundation. You're going to be able to do good, meaningful work. Eight of Pentacles is not like working a 9 to 5 too. Eight of Pentacles is like being casted to work on music for a project. To get your music placed on TV, like it's meaningful work to you. If you're a writer, it's like writing for a movie. So congratulations. This is very beautiful. All right. Aisha, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So next we have Lady Paula. Okay, thank you for the super sticker. Beautiful. Let's see what we got. Oh. So we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is connecting with your fire power, and it's as an underlying theme stimulating you to move around. So anything you're inspired to express passionately, don't even think about. It's not about being perfect. It's about just expressing yourself. This could be whether through a male or someone who expresses this. sharing inspiration. And a beautiful thing about the Knight of Wands too is, especially if the previous Pisces season has drained you of energy, you're regaining inspiration. So you're going to gain fire again, and this is going to stimulate you, and you want to be creative with it. Move around. Now we do have the Nine of Swords. You're moving forward from desperate psychic attack. Your light is so powerful. People are fucking desperate to stop you. And I don't mean in this conspiracy theory way where there's this hidden committee of people trying to gaslight you. I mean, as far as just wandering through this pool of all sorts of frequencies and mixed in with any anxiety you have subconsciously, which is also having you deal with the doubts and anxieties of other people. All right. This is your past position. You've conquered the dark night of the soul. And this is what I was talking about. Like, you might have felt drained. You're regaining inspiration. This is Arceus. This is the creator of Pokemon and the Pokemon world. Look at the universe. So you're coming out of this dark night of the soul and you're stepping into victory, because you're fucking awesome, Paula. And people are going to realize they want to follow your lead because you're shining the light. So this feeling of drainedness is going to now have you step into success. The Six of Wands is Jesus riding on that donkey or whatever. Maybe it wasn't a dark donkey, but it's having you come out of this darkness and step into success. The Six of Wands is coming into popularity based off of creative work. It's like Jupiter in Leo, I think. So it's now you having to maintain leadership because people are loving what you've put out. It's like putting out a song, and like a lot of people love it, and now they're waiting for some more. They're excited about you, and I think that's a beautiful contrast coming out of the 9 into the 6. And then we have, of course, the 4 of Cups unexpectedly. Through you coming into this success and expecting some success, you're going to contemplate how you feel, because who you are now, getting ready to step into your Saturn return, is not necessarily who you were before, where you were still learning about lessons you need to overcome. And now, you're going to realize certain things you used to like, they don't do it for you anymore. Especially now that you're elevating your position and success, this is going to have you, through Moon in Cancer, reevaluate all your emotions and open up newness. This leads to the 9 of Pentacles because you're getting fucking money. And this victory is going to, 0-degree Saturn Aries. So you're one of the first people to spark and lead. This is beautiful because the eclipse will unlock this facet of your karma before it returns. As you're discovering yourself, you're going to discover the independent money you make. So you're going to make a shit ton of money that is all yours. And we have the Page of Cups, new feelings, new emotions, new romantic opportunities. Okay, so there is this period of sorting through how you feel, maybe at the very end of Aries season. And then it's going to personally put you in a position to open up as you come into this independent wealth pretty quickly, new things you love. And it's a contrast from coming out of that darkness into now opening your heart again, falling in love again, not having to be defensive and hold yourself back and keep so much of your love in. All right. Especially now that you're stepping into a more secure and successful version of yourself that you've always been, but you're actualizing right now. Beautiful. Yes, you're restarting, you're resting to focus on creativity, and you're reevaluating who you are and what you think about yourself and who you think you are. Okay. So Aisha, let's go. Miss Aisha Rose. We have the Queen of Wands, which is who you are, the fucking queen. Okay, master of your passion. The Queen of Wands is the hottest queen out of all the queens because she can express her hotness freely without letting anything hold it back. And it's a light of popularity and inspiration. This also puts you in a position to come into success in your business because of your character. Now, we do have the 5 of Cups. The previous position here, the 5 of Cups is talking about overcoming sadness and overcoming previous depression. I think given that you hold yourself to such a high standard because you maintain that standard, the Five of Cups is really just having you be disappointed. I can see it's like the Queen of Cups just disappointed at people who she did everything for to get on her level. And she's not trying to be elitist, but it's like you're moving forward and other people want to stay where they go. And so Five of Cups is a card of sadness, but this is, you're not on a sad girl era. I feel like you're just disappointed at all the things you've done with and for other people. And it's not like you expected anything back, but you know you're ready to move to a place where they may not ever really reach up to you and you actually care. You know what I mean? You're overcoming extra bullshit. The Five of Cups is you finally accepting and moving on from what may have let you down before. And that's beautiful because you're finally making peace with it. A card like this will come up if you've suppressed it, if you haven't allowed yourself to feel that disappointment and sadness and to make peace with it. Okay, so that's definitely going to, through this, it's going to have you establish who you are as the queen and overcome that. And I don't think it's holding you back, but to just address it and to really kind of manage that. All right, so next we have Kaleta. Feeling a shift. It's coming with more responsibilities for community that I already have. Am I going to run away? Well, only if you want to. All right. We see you are Master Libra. And the underlying theme that we have for you is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is, I think, a direct answer to what it is you literally mentioned. It's coming with more responsibilities for community. So this is the community. This is your friends. This is celebration. So it's, no matter what you're going through, take out a ritual to just celebrate, to go out with friends and to just, enjoy the day, talk about what happened. It doesn't have to be every day, but this is also going to be building more love within your community. And we have this with the sun. Ooh, you're going to have a lot of success to celebrate. The sun is the joy in every area of your life, shining bright, because this is the shift you feel. Maybe you won't have to run away because you're going to just be shining exuberance and success through you. Okay. And knowing that you're born Libra season, this could be playing through relationships with others and how you identify yourself with that. This is really good with the Three of Cups because now you're celebrating your joy with friends. And this is going to open up so much more positivity and happiness. The Sun card is literally the best card in the tarot you can get. That one literally has no flaws. It's literally, you're going to be happy as fuck. Okay. So that's awesome. And finally, we have Amy. One card for everyone on this upcoming April 8th solar eclipse, please. Thank you, Amy. Let's all thank Amy, by the way. This card is for you. Okay. So we have the Six of Cups, the soulmate card. So relative to the eclipse lesson, this is going to, one, bring feelings of nostalgia, really return you back to when you were a child, whether through media or people from your past, because when Mercury is retrograde, it can bring people from your past. It could bring soulmates. This, alternatively, is also a soulmate card. So if you don't know your soulmate, this could be someone existing, this could be a new person, you're going to definitely connect deeper with soulmate connections and a soulmate. Okay. And we do have the star. Amy, thank you so much. Yes. Oh, yes. You are a star. You're attracting the star. This is soulmate recognition. Normally, I would say your dreams are coming true, and they are. But this solar eclipse, and this makes perfect sense, you are unlocking who it is you are. With Pluto and Aquarius, you're coming into a knowledge of who you are like you've never known yourself before. This is going to trigger soulmate recognition. So you're going to connect with someone who sees you as you are in relationship to them. Imagine two soulmates who acknowledge to each other, hey, we're both a thing. Okay. This is supernatural spiritual gifts unlocking in you as you really see hope restored with the rejuvenation of you feeling free and liberated. That is amazing. All right. So soulmate recognition and the underlying theme be you connecting with soulmates. It's like it's not that one-way thing where you recognize the connection, but that person doesn't recognize you. You can share a soulmate or twin flame connection with someone, but that doesn't mean they're actually your twin flame. I know that sounds stupid as fuck, but like you can share that archetype with someone and they can hold space for you. This is you connecting with someone and they recognize you as that. Okay, and I love you. I love see that just came. I was gonna say I love that. I love you. That came out. That came out. That's crazy. I think that's what the that's awesome. House of Judea. We got the divine priestess, golden divinity. Thank you, Amy. So we have the Three of Wands. This is opening up your plans moving forward. Your ships are coming in. All the long and short term goals are opening up in enterprising fashion so that you can move forward very passionately. And the more you focus on that, the better. Now, the main card we have for you is the Six of Pentacles, philanthropy, especially if you decide to move forward with philanthropy. The Six of Pentacles is speaking of financial assistance. You may be in a position to take out a very valuable loan or get financial assistance from other people, or you may be in a position to financially aid others, hence the philanthropy. This is balance through this. And it's saying that if you need help, and I don't mean a loan where you're asking for money, this could be more so just something to enhance what you're doing. It doesn't even have to be a loan, but there's financial flow that's going to be established for you to move forward with the plans that you got. Okay. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is this live exclusive tarot report. Thank you guys very much. You guys stay blessed as always. And until next time. Oh, that's beautiful. And so a production company, it's not uncommon for people to maybe take out a credit line or a loan, but I feel like whether you're doing that, you're still going to be providing the philanthropy. There is going to be a bit of both. So thank you so much. Keep me posted on this too, because this is just the beginning. So all right, this was fucking awesome. And I will see you in 2 days. Okay.